In the sunny beer garden, she had ordered a salad. I was struggling with beer, Wurst und Kartoffel. We invented movie plots along the beer stream, plots for life and aging. But life is slow. Men scarcely know how to play it in paved downtowns with no crowds, nobody in small stores, coffee shops and bakeries, open space of macadam and bus stops and bus lanes and buses and zebras, a few bikes in polite streams, horizontal surfaces with muddy strain, tin gutter and doormat for plastic doors with numbers in chalk letters mysterious in the wind. So much wind was blowing along the river bank. The purple kite was spinning, swirling, screaming. The string pulled tight. She was shouting advices and tenderness, dirty wordplays in Latin. But life is slow in blowing streams. Men scarcely know how to play in never-still rivers, along riverbank, highway bridges, hip condos with balconies, potted trees, potted plants, a potted pond for ornament, private canal, to the next block, all pieces of industry, harbor nest, the biggest in Europe, now closed, blank and tamed, touristic, red brick wall, smokeless stacks for museum, modern art, and offices, asparagus in Greek named bar, far from any millennial forest. We were rehearsing the second act in the wood, jumping in English from tree to trunk with poetry, the eternal language flowing and streaming with bursting loves, twisted tongues and moist lips. But life is slow under German skies. Speechless Turks barely know how to play it along overcast streets, along iron pipes without tap, long fluxes of natural gas, from concrete tank to the rusty cage of black towers with burning steel, infrared glow from giant elders, God designer of century plants, with no burden, no turning off, burn and melt and smoke under strands, sulfuric plumes, cities of coal, now repainted with climbing wall, souvenir stores and neon tube, phosphorescent when sun goes down. She was holding the baby boy on the sunset bench, with smiles shading in sweet smell of flamed beer. She asked me to feed the kid his 2-ounce bottle. And could you rock him to sleep? But life is slow when dusk whispers. Men in creased boxers scarcely know how to play in lonely beds, craved mattress, open duvet on cold sheets, grey-white sheets and no pillow, not in the bed, but over there, down on the ground, far from the frame, lying pillow quietly flat, thrown this morning, an ample curve in slow motion, not even watched, jadedly thrown in a yawn of sleepless wake-up, walls gazed all night long, drones and needles. But why leave the bed in the morning? Why keep playing? Throw for action, throw the pillow in young sunlight, ornament pillow, useless pillow, and useless nights where nothing moves. Life is slow. Life.